my aluminum plant is going to be attached to it. I guess the real question is where do I want this merger? Okay. Do ya? Yeah. That sounds like fun. I have a little bit of that, honestly. Not what I wanted to do. Yet, I wasn't ready for that game. Yeah, I'm a little out of it today, so just be aware of that. Wouldn't be so out of it if I didn't have to work tonight, honestly. I would have slept in. I actually thought about sleeping in today. Yeah, I actually... I don't have my canisters for the fuel plant actually showing. I'm using diluted packaged fuel to make 1/300 line of oil into regular diluted fuel, then turning it into turbo fuel. The burn is just so much better on turbo fuel, and I don't have anything to do with sulfur right now anyway, and with the converters later on in the game, it feels like it might be kind of cheap. Alright, cool. See, that's what we want. So we're going to need to do a... You know what I like to do is we're going to do that. Yeah, we're going to do that, guys. Alright, Ekaz, I appreciate you stopping by. I will be... Before you go to bed, I'll give you one for the road, because I forgot to turn the redeems on this morning. We'll do that for you guys. We'll give you the honey badger hat for free for 15. Hopefully that brings a smile to your face. Why is that on there? Hold on. Let me get the timer set on my phone here. I need an on-screen timer, that reminds me. But yeah, this is will now split. We're going to use, of all things, because I still have this idiotic compacted coal that I still have too much of. I am on the wrong one, that's why. I was wondering why the belts looked weird. We need to repaint these real quick. I was wondering why the compacted coal belts looked like the wrong color, because they were. So we'll wear the hat. If you're not familiar, the hat is a redeem. I had it off Wednesday. Some days I've got, you know, you recognize in your life, you know, a lot of, you know, if you've been around forever, like some of us poor old people have. There are days that you're just like, you know, I'm not feeling it today. And if I'm not feeling it, I need to understand that I'm not feeling it and not force myself to do those type of things. Yeah. Welcome not, man. I appreciate you. No, man, I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks. It's been a while, too. I've been thinking about you. Hadn't seen you in a bit, and I was like, man, should see how he's doing next time I could catch a stream. So I'll definitely try to catch you and see what you've been working on. It's just been so dang long. Yeah, this is the words are hard. The Dune Desert is where this build is. This is the concept of this factory is we're gonna build everything in this biome as much, with the exception of nuclear, because I already know where it's gonna go. It's gonna go somewhere else. It's gonna be next to the biome. So yeah, this is the desert biome. Shake your booty. How are ya? How are ya? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm just working on design today. This is all we're doing. I might go get some hard drives in a bit. I want to get the fine black powder recipe so I can use up the rest of this product I'm not using right now. Shake your booty. How are you, man? How's your build going? I haven't had a chance to really like sit down and watch, and it's gonna be that way for a little bit. So how goes your builds, man? How are you doing on all that fun stuff? How's that big old pyramid going? That's the real question everybody wants to know. Where did that go? I don't want to know. Yeah, it was the trick on this build was to go do something I've never done, so it's kind of where we're at right now. Turning my light on. Yep. I don't like that though. All right. So the trick here is I want these back to back, right? Will it let me do it that way? No, it won't. I could get them where they're the other way though. Yeah, that's the kicker when you get on those big builds. I'm not gonna lie, there have been times I've had big builds like that, and I'm like, man, this thing is consuming my life. And I'm not, you know, and then you're like, am I okay with it consuming my life? And then, you know, your spouse is like, no. It is consuming your life, you need to stop. That's a crazy build though, man. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. I think it's a great concept. You know, the best part is too on that one is as you continue to add the detail to it, the more intricate and cool it looks. So it's like now it's just changing and evolving all the time. Yeah, I am going to skip Factorio for a while. I burned myself out pretty hard on Factorio, and I just like, I want to play it, but I know if I start to play it, I'll get bored with it. Which is really strange, because if it wasn't for Factorio, I wouldn't be playing Satisfactory. But at the same time, I've gotta... This game just scratches an itch that Factorio doesn't, man. Nah, no worries. Yeah, man, dude, that build's gonna get crazier and crazier. You'll have to submit that to, for the dev stream, for those guys to take a look at it when it's done. I'll put done in air quotes because we all know that the factory is never finished. Good, this is overflowing as expected. You can, I want to say in Factorio, you could set the settings where the resources don't deplete. Or Or the depletion rate's so low that it doesn't matter. That's how they do the speed runs in Factorio. If you've ever watched Nephrums do a speed run before in Factorio, I recommend that actually if you've never seen his stuff before. It's crazy at how fast he can launch a rocket. Alright, so we've got this all split. Oh, do you want to see what I've built, Shake? I don't think you've seen it. Where we've been at. So I'm going to show you where we've gone conceptually, at least with building 7. This is building 7. This is 7A. That is building 6. This is building 7, fuel plant. Part of it. So what I like to do is take up my design fuck-ups, which there are, and turn them into something that's just different. So yeah, there is a design screw up here I didn't realize until I went to go fix the building here. So the building extends out not because I want it to, but because I wasn't paying attention when I placed the refineries to make sure that they ended in a good spot. With this being centered on these, as you can see. They should end like right here, but it can't. Yeah, it's just kind of weird at how it worked out, but yeah. Noted that how this is all put together. Yeah, it's really strange. This side does it too. Actually, no, this side doesn't. What did I do when I built this? I might have to fix it. What did I do? No, I know what I did. I evened it with that, I believe. That's what I did. I wanted it symmetrical, and it wasn't. So I made it symmetrical, but when I did that, you can see that it's off by like... Where's the center? It's off by 2 meters. So that's why it extends out. Don't ever feel bad about your factory. Always learn and be proud of what you built because you built it. And where you're at skill-wise, building stuff in the game is where you're at, and you are going to grow and evolve as you go. Dude, I look back at some of my early stuff, and I'm like, man, it's pretty rough. Some, and you know, to be honest with it, some of it was. You know why this bothers me? It's not even. But yeah, this is what we've been working on. So in here, ugh, I have not finished this in here, but it's well, and it's probably about 75% done in here now. No, you just once you really hit phase 5 and 6, you should be able to get almost all of the unlocks in the awesome shop, and then you can unlock almost everything, and then you're good to go. Primary reason I say that is for the coated plastic. So yeah, getting all the different color things and all of that is helpful. What was I working on? Oh, I was working on heavy modular. I was working over here today. Working on this is what I was working on. Because I don't feel like working on that. I don't like the spaghetti.
I keep on farting wherever
Hi, Kiss a Kiss. Good morning.
Oh, hello.
Or good afternoon for you. Welcome in. Okay. Kiss a Kiss. Kiss. I'll go show it again. Tired. Really tired. I'm been behind the 8 ball since I started today. Here you go, Kiss. I still need a little more light. And I need to put these all the way up to the top too, and I haven't done that yet. I need to make a blueprint to finish the roofs of these. So what's wrong is because I don't have all this finished. Oh, and this roof you can actually... This is a blueprint as well. Ugh. I use the fence kind of as a grading here. I think it came out pretty well. But we have to get all of this in. I just haven't done it yet, so. We need a blueprint. And I'm basically working on... Oh. I may have sent you a screenshot of this, but yeah, this is the... I really like how this has come out. We got to give this treatment to that over there too, but yeah, it looks... I think I sent you the night shots. I don't have any of the outdoor lighting in, so it's really dark. I still have to decide what to do with this, so that's why and this will be... I need a blueprint for that as well, so I'm working on this one right now. The lights... The signs? I'll show you. The signs are this. They are blank, whatever color you want, as the second color or the bottom color normally. And then mission strength on 3, and then I turn mine on glossy, and that provides a light. And they don't take electricity. So yes, if you have signs unlocked, you could decorate your factory just like that. That's one of the things I've decided to do on this playthrough as a biggie. Okay, so let's come over here. No, that's all lighting. And it with lumen turned on, you really could see it too. We need to get this crossed over, so we're gonna do that real quick. I should blueprint this, but this will probably be the only time I ever use it. Oh, if that's the case, then I feel you, buddy. I bought a 4070 a couple years ago now, I think. And because my 1660, is that what it was? Is that what I had? My 1660 gave up the ghost while I was building my power plant. And I will tell you this, Booty, just build a computer to play City Skylines and like the original with mods and stuff, and you'll have a computer that can easily run Satisfactory. There is the hat redeem that I gave to ECAS because I had issues with all sorts of things this morning because my stupid computer rebooted on me yesterday afternoon. Put the hat back on. And we'll go from there. It's my lovely bride brought it to me. With nudge, I find the edge. If I can find an edge. Hit H and get it out there to where I want it. And then click. Yeah, nudge is the best thing they've ever put in this game. If they ever give us vertical nudge, I might just lose my mind. All I'm doing on this is once I have it aligned, it snaps, and I just hit nudge H, and I just use H and then nudge it over. The nudge is the arrow keys when you have the H key enabled. You can also do this with the beam trick, although it's a lot harder to do the beam trick when you have a working factory. So that gets us there. I'm just going to rebuild the interior here real quick on this one. I do anything? I just went straight up with that. I think I went up 2 as well. Yeah, that's the trick. Nudge was introduced in update 8. It was part of the a quality of life improvement primarily aimed at blueprints, but it's a quality of life improvement that just you didn't know you needed. You could use it with buildings too to get them exactly where you want. Yeah, well, I don't like to put the decorations in, like a lot of them in, until I at least know everything works, because I am that person that messes a lot of things up, so I always want to make sure that I am good to go. Ugh. Okay. Always like to come in and see how I did it previously. See what I did. Yes, if you're hearing a dog, that's Violet, and she's being her normal self this morning. She is to my right. She is playing with her brother. Another one that's really helpful that you should do as well is rebind your copy paste. If you've got a multi-button mouse, move your copy paste to the mouse. That'll save you a lot of time as well when you're doing, so you don't have to open up the machines. You can just copy and paste real quick. No, it's my dogs. They're playing. They're like right by me. Go right ahead. She's a turd, is what she is, Kiss Kiss. She's a good girl, but she's a brat. So, I had done that originally, but I think when I prototyped this, I thought about doing that, and then I actually really liked the look of this instead. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. What I didn't want on the pillar, because I do have the pillars in here. What I didn't want on the pillar was it sticking out any further. So I have a walkway in here. And when you look in, you can see everything. And then I've got the lights above. So it's a width issue. As you can see here, here's why. That right there is why. It's the width of the pillar. And I didn't want to go out any further. And I didn't want to clip through these guys either. So I did try it with the pillar originally. You're not getting my coffee. Thank you. All I see is a dog head over here, and he's like, coffee? You don't need coffee. You guys have enough energy as it is. They're such just... Yeah, sometimes... I love the pillars, and I'm probably, in some ways, I kind of feel like I overuse them a lot. Because I use a lot of pillars in my builds. But this right here from a walkway standpoint is good. And I like the texture too. I like it gives a little bit more depth than those do. So that's why I went this way. But I use pillars everywhere. But yeah, that's actually a good suggestion. I did try it. Oh, I use so many pillars. It's stupid. You know what else I use a lot of? Not on this playthrough yet. Do you know what I use a lot of? I'll show you what I use a lot. I use a lot of frame pieces. These pieces here, besides foundations, probably end up being the second highest part count on the map. You need to grab more spheres. Absolutely. Grab more spheres. And only put the ones you want into storage that you want in there. The other thing that you want to do is unlock the personal one, so that you could drop items out of your inventory into it. Get this one unlocked as well. That'll also help you, because then you could throw your own stuff in there. I mean, we're not lying here. Most of mine is platforms too. Let's be real. The only reason I have as much as looking as finished as I do is because most of it's blueprints. Yeah, I do that a lot too. I actually squirrel a lot till I get things done. Why are you there? I'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, so you go like that. No, they'll clog 100%. So when you look at them, Shamanara said shaman? Uh-oh. That makes me chuckle. Alright, so let me show you. Let me show you how I have it set up right now, anyway. This is all fixing to change, so... Ugh. The problem that you're having is you only have the one input that uploads. If this gets clogged, you're never going to be able to unclog it. The only way you can unclog it is to pull that out manually. And that's a pain in the butt. Why would you want to do that? So what you really want to do is set up which ones you need the most of to go into storage. What do you pull from the most? As I said, if you're just getting into oil, you're gonna need concrete. Concrete should be one. Whatever your belts are, so whatever belts you have unlocked, so your iron plate, reinforced plate, steel beam, and reinforced, or encased industrial beam, you should have those going into storage. And iron rods as well. Anything you need to build your factory should go in there first, but the critical ones are those. Concrete is just, you just got to go out and explore. And there's so many spheres out there that you're not going to run out anytime soon. Yes. There's more than enough spheres. What there's not a lot of are summer sloops. So that's the one you got to keep in mind. Okay, so back to the build. But yeah, that's why you're clogging. They're not like a sink. What you'll want to do is set yourself up with the sink at some point. So you just produce and your lines always run. I'm trying to reverse engineer this, so just bear with me, guys. Why is he barking? Because it's what he does.